Okay, so let's see how roguelike-y this is. Because I would assume I go until I die, and then come back with maybe some stuff. Anyway. Halt! You need Zachard's Scroll of Consent before you can use the Ascending Room. Zachard just gave it to me. Here. Okay, looks like everything checks out. You can use the statue over there to operate the lift now. Do you have any questions? Yes. What's on your mind? What is this thing? The lift looks like a huge steel container hanging from a bunch of cables. Something tells me there's more to it than that. Glad you mentioned it. We owe our lives to this machine. Without this miracle of dwarven engineering, nobody would be able to reach Daylark or the surface. The Ascending Room does not simply move up and down. It moves in 3 dimensions through an elaborate network of underground tunnels. Using this, you'll be able to move between Daylark and several locations on the surface of Icenaire quickly and securely. Since the Ascending Room follows a randomized path every time, it's virtually impossible to detect and trace its route back to Daylark. Nobody, not even the most skilled dwarven engineers, know how this contraption works now. After all, its designs and engineering may be dwarven, but this baby is powered by archonic magic. In short, Daylark is safe, unless it gets compromised from the inside. That's why use of the Ascending Room is strictly relegated to those with permission from our Lord. Where does it go? The Ascending Room connects to several locations. We mainly use it to travel to the entertainment, residential, and industrial districts, though. It is obscured from plain sight and reveals itself only to those who have traveled in it. What if someone from Daylark decides to reveal the way here? Someone with knowledge of how to operate the lift shared those details. We'd be in trouble. That's why everyone is thoroughly vetted before being given permission to journey up. Who made this? Balthazar once told me that this construction of the Ascending Room was commissioned by a legendary dwarven king, from some distant age. Interesting enough, some design motifs bear striking resemblance to the imagery used by the Augurs, the most elite soldiers of our own alliance. What's the connection? Who knows what mysteries this deep place holds? One can only guess what the Ascending Room's mural means. Any more questions? Nope. No, dang it. I was trying to go down to no, but it kept going. Anyway, this game is causing me some problems. Namely, I'm getting so many ideas for a D&D campaign, it's kind of not comfortable. Okay, this is it. Once we head up, there's no going back. Let's go. Okay, depart to the entertainment district. The Ascending Room is an ancient device constructed to ferry passengers from Daylark to various locations of the surface of Icenaire. Choose your desired location and go. You can retreat back to Daylark at any time from the pause menu. You will keep your surviving allies and loot, but lose your expedition progress. Good luck. That's important. Oh, this is going to be hard to read. So, pursue Isabel Hellfire. Entertainment District is located in the northern quadrant of Icenaire. Unlike most dwarven cities, which are stiflingly rigid and homogeneous, Icenaire prospered greatly from its laissez-faire policies and open nature. As the years passed, this burgeoning quarter served to satisfy all manner of vices for the city's diverse populace. Although it is now in complete ruin, not all is lost. The Ghost Bazaar, a vibrant trading hub, is open for business. The spooks there are even willing to deal with the living, who bring hell money to the table. Yeah, sorry it took so long to actually get to gameplay. And more dialogue. Looks like this is the hidden entrance to the city. I could freeze to death up here. I better hustle if I want to find Isabel. Camping is essential to restoring your party's health and vigor. Your party will be able to use supplies and equip relics during this lull in your expedition. Make sure to take the time to benefit from planning accordingly. You need to choose someone to oversee the camp. This person will manage supplies, security, and morale while the party is resting. It is usually a good idea to choose someone with a high overwatch. Your chosen overwatch can amuse the party with song and story to restore vigor. Success is determined by the overwatch stat. The overwatch will guard the camp when your party chooses to rest. Sleep will restore health, and success is determined by the overwatch stat. Shadowmancers and fencers can use Wraith Ravens to scout streets in your current sector, thus revealing what you can expect to encounter there. Okay, so for starters... Okay, so we actually have to camp. Do anything. Okay, so we've got a bunch of people here. I forgot to equip stuff. Well. Let's see, if there's no way to skip that start, you'll be unable to play the game. I mean, if you go fast, it won't be a big deal. I just have to read everything. I'm sorry, Zakard told me you were coming up. The people I pull half frozen from the surface usually avoid coming back up. Celeste mentioned one of her scavenging parties found me. Thanks for saving my life. I suppose I'm a glutton for punishment. You know, the green flame and feral animals aren't all you need to worry about up here. Camping, dangers, encounters, I'm good. I'll find the rest. See my share of danger. I'll be ready for it this time. Take this. We call it a geistometer. It lets you know when spooks are getting close by measuring the ghost fog. It's an interesting contraption. Check its status on the bottom left corner of the screen. When the ghost fog comes, you'll know the mad shades are nearby. When that happens, make sure you leave the area as quickly as possible. Sound like a handful to contend with? Just try to come back in one piece, soldier. Terror will increase as your party explores the field. It will drop again when you enter a new sector. Geistometer to monitor the ghost fog and stay ahead of the threat pursuing you. Okay, so that's just standard, like... that's just standard roguelike stuff. Go too slow and you get caught. Everybody stop. Is this the frost fence? Be careful around that. The green flame has been putting them up around the city to block our way. That's the reason I'm here. What's the plan? I thought you knew a way around it. No, we're going through it. You can't be serious. Touching it is instant death. How do you think I got into the city to begin with? Alright everyone, step back. I've only done this once before and honestly don't know what's going to happen next. Here goes nothing. It's gone! What kind of magic is this? This Vambrace protects me from arcanic magic. You can use it to help us escape the city. It seems I can destroy these smaller frost fences, but that's not the case for the frostfell surrounding the Icenaire. Or surrounding Icenaire. Okay, let's move out. Oh, more lore. I gotta pay attention to these things. So for starters, we should probably switch her back. Because Deadeye, long-range target, long-range target. One true damage to 3 long-range targets. Attract them to the caster. Interesting. She does mid-range. Yeah, so this should be fine. We'll see when I get into actual combat. Mortals, it seems the traffic is busy in the entertainment district today. My name is Gerard. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance, or make your acquaintance. Hands up, hands were up where I can see them. You can speak? There's no need for hostilities. I come in peace, a simple merchant of fine wares. How did you pass the frost fence? Tell them the truth. The frost fence is no impediment to me. I have the ability to walk through them. Interesting indeed. You must possess a magic that is neither blood nor hedge. I suspect a sense of urgency in your matter. I'm willing to help you, in a show of good faith. You said traffic was busy today. Did you see someone pass through here? As a matter of fact, I did. I passed a woman today. Tall, dark, and brooding she was. That sounds like our woman. Which way did she go? Ah, well, my generosity does have its limits. I'd be willing to point you in the right direction for a price. What do you want? I'm searching for something. Nothing important, just a small golden company seal known as the Ose. That's the same seal Maru is looking for. My dear, you would stand to gain much from such a deal with me. I merely seek your agreement. Return the Oxe to me. You stumble upon it. What's your purpose? And why, pray tell, would a wraith need such a thing? Much like my living counterparts, I am still a merchant dealing with physical goods. No, death has not dampened my ambitions. However, with the authority of the seal, I could regulate trade amongst the wraiths. It's highly unlikely I'm going to stumble on this Oxe, but I'll let you know if we do. You need to learn a thing or two about doing business, girl. In any case, I saw your woman. She was heading north towards the Ghost Bazaar. Coincidentally, I was heading the same way. Beware, the road there is not safe for the living. Okay. And the bazaar is even more dangerous. I've heard tale of the merchant, Manduke. Terrible thing, what happened? The King of Shades corrupted Manduke and turned her into a vengeful shade under his control. She was once an individual with great renown. Now her corrupted spirit is maddening the minds of the wraiths in her local area. Though I do not know the full extent of the damage. We need to head out now. Maybe we'll see you at the Ghost Bazaar. Go with the All-Mother, Warm Blood. Ooh, there's a lot of dialogue. Now we have to decide if we want to give the seal to the fox dude. Or, let's go this way. It's got a light on, which seems interesting. Okay, the Road of Riches. But yeah, we have to decide if we want to give the seal to the fox dude or not. I really like the background art. The amount of people just dead around here is kind of interesting. Let's do this. Zoom! Alright. It's a mad golem. Okay, so what are my abilities? Let's check. 6 true damage to 1, combat damage to 1. Okay, so Mighty Blast is a fixed value, just does 6 damage. Whereas Deadeye does whatever his combat value is. So it's best to use Mighty Blast instead. Let's see. Go after the chef or that thing? That thing worries me. So I think that thing needs a good blasting. I don't know if I hit it. That is concerning. Okay, 1 true damage to 3 long-range targets and attract them to the caster. That target receives combat -1 for the turn. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that was his flourish. Okay, so I will keep that in mind. Are all of these their flourishes? Yes! Okay, so I probably shouldn't flourish too much. Alright. Okay, so we missed. Go for that guy. The mad dwarf in the back seems like he needs a slaying. Yeah, getting used to this is going to be kind of interesting. The lack of damage numbers is weird. Not necessarily bad, just weird. I thought when you killed somebody in the front, it would actually... When you killed somebody in the front, it would actually drag everybody else forward, but I guess not. Okay, so it looks like we've got our flourish back actually rather quickly. Well, I have flashbang. Might as well stun him. Yeah, the animations aren't nearly as good as they were in like Darkest Dungeon. Which is a bit of a shame. I guess let's kill that guy. If and when we can. I was hoping we'd have more interesting abilities. It looks like we only have 2. Regular attack and then a flourish. It might be more gear-based than anything else. But yeah, getting used to the user interface will be important. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, but I think it will just take getting used to. Okay, well that worked out. So we get spectral dust and golden parts. Snare trap. It was detected on the path, but we avoided it. What the hell is this? Do not touch that thing. Did I touch that damn thing? I don't know. I gotta work on my dwarven accents. Voice acting dwarves is awesome. The background details in this, I don't know. I'm gonna be enamored with. Each sector is filled with about 10 street paths. Checking the map on the field will show which street you're on. The team must reach the sector exit to progress. The street has at least one encounter event. The street's encounter icon will be displayed after you've discovered it. You need to clear 5 sectors to reach the boss dungeon. Map is unavailable in areas Lyric has little information about. Okay, so we do have the ghostometer, which will warn us if we've taken too long. I'm going to try and go as many districts as we possibly can, but we'll go from there. Let's do a Scottish voice with some drunkenness. I'm actually incapable of doing a Scottish voice immediately. Befuddled for all, but nope, we avoided it. It's something I need to practice, but I can't conjure the... I can't conjure it for, I don't know, like in my head, and so I can't sound it out. It's something that I effectively need to just, like, do for a day. Like, I honestly think what I need to do is, as LP practice, pick a game that, like, it's not that I don't care about it, but, like, pick a game and just try and exclusively force myself to speak in some kind of proto-Scottish accent and just keep improving it for, like, an entire series, see if I can actually, like, develop a voice that way. I don't know. I might look into voice acting lessons for Shell and myself, now that we're a little bit more established and we're in an area that might actually be a thing. Because I think that would be cool. But yeah, Scottish accents are tough. And I know they're all dwarf games. Anyway, you feel something strange under your boot as you're walking. After stopping to examine the ground, you discover a hidden cellar door leading underground. There may be some good loot in this chamber below. Check it out. We will take action. Steinar! You lift the cellar door, light a torch, and walk below. Light fills the dark chamber, revealing an old room filled with an assortment of old boxes and rusted tools. Among the clutter, you discover a useful set of dowsing rods. Got dowsing rods. Okay, take a look. We might find something useful here. These are some goodies. Yeah, so it looks like we're getting a lot of crafting supplies. I wonder if we improve the, I wonder if we improve the town as well. I certainly hope so. Like, I love roguelikes, but especially for the more merciless ones. I went the wrong direction, damn it. For the more merciless ones, I kind of prefer heavy meta progression, so it slowly gets easier as you go along. I will get better at this navigation. Okay, so I'm here, so if I go right... No, we should go up. The ghosts are going to start finding me. If I don't. We'll grab what I can. Mimic. Big chest springs to life and angers you, but we avoided it. Well, bringing him along was absolutely worthwhile. He's more or less single-handedly prevented us from quite a fair bit of damage and frustration. But yeah, I don't know. There have got to be ways. Well, there are absolutely ways for me to practice my voice acting. But I think some amount of like actual instruction would be lovely. Let's do this. Ghosts. Okay. Kill the guy in front. Yeah, so it looks like Flourish can be used kind of constantly. Okay, let's finish him off. Like, obviously, it takes a little bit to charge up, but it's... They made it sound like it was something that I needed to use a lot more often. Also, owie. Was it a heal? Oh. It was a team buff at the very least. Okay. Well, that was effective. Okay, note to self, they have to be next to each other. I guess we kind of knew that. Or should have figured that. That's how mid-range works. So what's the yellow bar for? It's stress. It just ticks down instead of ticks up. I mean, this very much borrows quite a fair bit from Darkest Dungeon. Which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. Because I'd rather have a game that's derivative but interesting than a game that is... I don't know. I'm okay with games that are derivative but interesting. And this is one of them. Anyway, so... Yep, we're going the right direction. That's interesting that there's just a ghost of a dead person back there. What's this? Oh, there's something here. It's just a duder. Admittedly, it's a stabby duder. A bad stabby duder. Looks like she was blinded. Okay. He's not that dangerous, though. So that's a good sign, at the very least. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game. It's very slow. Almost painfully slow. But, like... I am going the right direction, right? Okay, I am. Oh, I can camp. Okay, so she'll do Overwatch.
Huh?
Isabel spoke to me only moments before she later escaped. I wonder what she wanted to say.
Hey.
You look restless tonight, friend. Sit down and rest your weary legs.
Oi there.
If it doesn't need breathe, you gotta use silver bullets to put it down. Oh. We can do music, or we can scout. Let's do music. Passage of time while amusing your comrades will raise the Geistometer 5 terror. Overwatch stat will affect the resulting benefit. You entertain your team? No. Scout that out, so that's got booze. What else do we have? So you can rest and heal. Oh, good opportunity for these. Lyric will occasionally gain perks that can be used to... game points that can be used to boost a perk of your choice on this page. Choose carefully. Once you make a decision, there's no going back. Oh. I have no points left, so we can do Vigor, Combat, Sleight, Mercantile Awareness, Overwatch, Capacity. Interesting. Probably for story progress. Okay. So extra vigor, extra health. Extra awareness, extra health max. But lower combat. I'm not sure if I want to do that. The bonus awareness would be nice, but it's still kind of iffy. If I rest. Passage of time will increase it by 5 terror. Yes, we'll sleep. And we'll go from there. Despite the danger of the surrounding area, your party gains much needed comfort from the campfire's warmth. Health equal to Overwatch, terror plus 5. Okay. Kind of rough, but we should be okay. So let's break camp, and let's go. Yeah, Geistometer is a bit of a worry. But I think we have enough time. Filth Trap. Gross. Nice to Vigor for all, and we avoided it. Heck yeah. I wonder if you can improve the party members like her. Oh, there's something here. I hope you can improve the party members to some degree. Oh. Nope, missed. Okay. So do we wolf howl? We might as well. We can use it fairly often. And it reduces their overall damage, which is worthwhile. Okay, let's kill this guy. If we can. He is a toughie. Looks like that damage down does not last for very long, unfortunately. Oh, so be it. Do we... Yeah, let's blast him. Yeah, I'm weighing my options here. We might have a boss at the end of this. We'll probably be fine. Go for the archers. They die faster. Yeah, I'm weighing my options here. It's mildly tempting to just take what I have and actually, like, leave and then come back. I'm not sure. My HP is mostly fine. I guess worst comes to worst, we die and then who knows what happens. Best to figure that out sooner than later. Let's see. Damage numbers are available in the health bars of the target when they're full. Yeah, let's see. Do we wanna... We might as well. He more or less gets this ability constantly. Perfect. Killed her, did a little bit more. Yeah, Darkest Dungeons combat seems a little bit more in-depth. Yeah, so far this seems a little simpler. I'm wondering if it's better affected by the, or more affected by the, like, equipment system or... some heretofore unseen progression system. We'll see. I am enjoying the fact that it is more of a linear narrative, and the world building so far has actually been pretty good. Let's check my inventory. Oh, I see. So we're starting to fill up. So going pack mule increases how much we can carry. Not from an inventory space side of things, but a... Let's see. So this is a new district. Oh, I see. So when I chose the path, these are the... I got it. Hospital area. Okay, so we didn't actually clear it that much faster. We could camp again. But I feel like it's best that I just progress. Hopefully we can find one loot room. And then I think I'm gonna go back. One, because it's getting late. Two, I'm getting tired. Like, unfortunately, I did not get nearly enough sleep last night because... Kill that guy. We were setting up everything. Setting up everything? I mean, it's a lot of things. My in-laws are here, and they don't sleep nearly as much because they're getting... I don't know what it is. I think it's like the older you get, the... Do I kill the guy with the flashbang? Let's kill the guy with the flashbang. Older you get, the less you need to sleep or something. I didn't sleep much when I was in college, but that's because college. Like, oh, I see. He's doing a shield. I wonder if that protects them from a hit or what exactly. Okay, we could do spin to win. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, yeah. So that green shield more or less means it just takes a free hit. Or we just miss. Alright. Let's do that now. It's a group hit that should get rid of the shield bonus at the very least. Question, does that still hit them with a debuff? Nice. Oh, but it didn't get rid of their shield. That sucks. Alright, let's kill this guy. And yeah, I see the damage numbers now. It's just hard to see. Especially to my tired eyes. Well, like, overall, I am positive on this. Okay, so it looks like the debuff is going away. So let's murder spin them both. Mainly just because I like roguelikes with a linear narrative. It does seem like its difficulty scaling might be a small issue. Because I think playing this, what I see is a game that could have been SteamWorld Quest, and isn't, and that disappoints me a little bit, because SteamWorld Quest was amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. And, like, I would love to play more games that are on par with that. Because SteamWorld Quest was just so good. And super recent memory, too. I think it's even coming out on Steam in the next couple of days. Okay, so we've just got one of these guys this time. Looks like you can stay. Oh, we should probably leave. Well, that was fast. The shield has a fixed armor value. And a duration. Okay, so we get some goodies. Mushroom spores. Faint. We avoided it. If I check the map, we don't know what this is. Okay, I've got the codex. You know what I can do? We lose our progress, but that's okay. Because we go back with all of my stuff. And let's see what I can craft, improve, or who knows what. Because, yeah, I love the idea of a branching exploration system. What is this? I have no idea. The healing hall. The SYLVANI have a reputation for being aloof and proud, but they've provided an indispensable service in treating our wounded. Without their assistance, we'd not be able to make these supply runs to the surface. Only treat the most serious injuries here. It's good to see you're back on your feet again. SYLVANI doctors wear these masks to protect themselves from contaminants. I wonder what he looks like. SYLVANI use these hedge crystals to channel their magic's arcane energy. Nerver, our master of materia medica, took care of your injuries. No one under his care can rest assured they're receiving the best treatment the SYLVANI have to offer. How do I heal up, though? Babby. More people. Where are we? Why is there so much stuff? And then I can go up. Because yeah, I was hoping that I could interact with something. Maybe if we go up a little bit. As long as we remain here, we shall remain dedicated to the care of the brave men and women who journey to the surface on our behalf. Icenaire was a diverse city before its fall. I've learned more than I could have ever imagined by taking care of the survivors now gathered in Daylark. Spooks really did a number on me, Doc. How does it look? Surprised you made it back here in one piece. Don't push your luck next time. You see the ghost fog spreading. Get out of the streets fast. Yeah, maybe I sleep in the bedroom, and that's it. Okay, so this is all lore. Which is considerable, by the way. So yeah, let's just go back. But yeah, I like the way the maps are laid out, and I love the details and stuff. I think I go back to, it is a shame that this is more roguelike-y, because I think this would have actually been more interesting to me, at least, as a, as like a just semi, let's see, sleep now? Yes. Semi-disconnected, like indie RPG or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Bath with running water, impressive. Ancient aqueduct system is more advanced than most modern cities. Okay, so I don't think we've leveled up at all. But we did get a bunch of supplies. Nothing that I can immediately use it on. So I guess let's go check crafting. Otherwise sell stuff? This is a workshop. You can craft valuable new items here, some of which cannot be purchased from merchants. You need resources to craft new items when you have what you need. And okay, got it. So I can do herbal balm. Ooh, okay. A Denny brew, vigor, med pouch. So it looks like we're gonna have to gather quite a lot of things to even make any of this stuff. Relics, trickster belt. Trying to use a controller here is actually kind of rough. I'm pressing down. It is very sensitive. So slight, max health, but reduced mercantile, divining rod, awareness, max health, but reduces slight. This is a problem. Because pressing down doesn't always work. And sometimes it also makes it go left, too. And I can't use the D-pad for this. So... Fine vest, vigor max, health max, but it reduces awareness. It's just relics and consumables. I was expecting more from that. Well, anyway, we can go dump some stuff off in this box, at the very least. How do I... Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a bunch of things away. Oh, putting stuff away is awkward, too. This needs to be improved. Just slightly, because every time it resets you back to number 1. And I don't think there's a quick deposit. At least I don't have to... No, I do even have to pick how much goes into a stack, too. This is probably designed more for keyboard and mouse, unfortunately. And me playing this with the controller is screwing me up a little bit. Well, I'm just going to put all these things away. Cool. And then we've been saving our progress constantly. I'm going to go outside for a bit. It's got an interesting basis. I like where it's going. A little bit of quality of life here and there would be nice. And then, yeah, obviously, once I make some more progress, it'll probably get nicer, too. Okay, cool. And, yeah, I've saved. Oh. Interesting. It says, your progress has been saved, but it also says no. Huh. I'm gonna go just sleep again. It doesn't seem like there's a timer, so I don't have to worry about it. So let's just save again. Perfect.